We are going to talk about changes and all the things going into 2025, including showing you which project I am taking with me. Hi, welcome back to A Random Stitcher. My name is Lone and I'm from Denmark and I'm a random stitcher. So as if you are if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you have been following along for a while, you probably know that I have been feeling not good. I've been struggling a lot with pain and depression and fun stuff like that. And I have also put out there some thoughts about how to handle a lot of whips, and because I felt like I was struggling a little bit with all my whips and the way I'm doing things. So I have spending some time now thinking and reflecting, and also, by the way, thank you so much for all your comments about it and messages I have gotten. I cannot tell you how much it really had helped me with in my decision now, how I want to move forward with my whips, and so yeah, thank you so much for that. I need to do some changes. I know I have changed stuff before, but I need to do it again. I really do. I could talk long about why, but the video is going to be very long, so I'm just I just very quick say the changes is because I want to give myself the best option for stitching happy and be happy with my videos, creating videos with my channel, all that stuff. So that's why I'm doing these changes. So and some of them are kind of hard decisions, but let's see. The first thing is Flossmas. I have been doing some couple of videos there, and I am stopping them because I have decided on doing a Christmas gift for my son and daughter-in-law. They have moved into a house with some of their friends, and I decided on, let me see if I can find it, on doing this. Because they are really devoted to coffee. They have a huge coffee station and stuff in their kitchen, and a lot of friends. So I will be doing this as a Christmas gift for them. We are having spending Christmas Eve over there at that place. So I want to do this, and it's going to require me to stitch on it every day to be sure it's finished by Christmas. So Flossmas, it's off. But other than that, we are going to talk about which project I am taking with me into 2025 and which I am ending. I have been thinking a lot about that whole thing with how to proceed, because I have that bipolar disorder, and I know some of you are, I know some are not happy about me talking about bipolar, but I also know there's a lot that appreciate me talking about it because they also have it close to them in their own life and can relate, and it's part of me. And this doing videos, reflects on my life. It is my life, so of course it's part of it. Of course it is, but it's always optional if you want to watch videos. So yeah, but the bipolar is here. I've dealt with it for 20 years, and it's not going to I'm not going to keep quiet about it. No, because it's part of me. It's part of life. I know a lot that has bipolar and struggle. So no, I'm not going to shut up about it. Nope. But when that's said, how do I want to proceed with my stitching and this channel? So I think it's important for me to stitch happy. I think for everybody it's important to stitch happy. And I could also read from all the comments and messages that you also have been giving a lot of thought into how to stitch happy. how to get your stitches in, and for some it has just come natural and you kind of ease into a way of doing things. For others it has been maybe on some detours here and there, and finally found a way of doing it. I mean, there's no right or wrong way of doing things, so everybody just has to do what fits them. My problem is that because I have that bipolar, I get impulses a lot, and sometimes the impulse is just strong, and I act on them. Sometimes I get influenced by other YouTubers, their way of doing it, the project they're doing, all kinds of stuff. And you can easily fall into several rabbit holes and traps. And that is, that's the way for all stitches, I think. But the thing with stitching happy, that's just very important, because you can lose your stitching bug if you do put too much pressure on yourself. And I haven't lost my stitching bug. I love my bug, and it's very alive and kicking. But yeah, I definitely need to do some changes in order to keep stitching happy. So I have done a list, and before we move into me showing you what I will be stitching on next year, there's some new things and also some older whips I have put in, and also telling you about which one I'm stopping. I'm just going through this list because it's important for me. So first of all, the thing I talked about before with me, the video where I talked about too many whips and how to handle it. Yeah, have been a part of all this reflecting, and it has helped me a great deal. I decided on one project a day, and I'll get back to that a little later. But that's what came out of my reflecting on that. That is, I want to have one project a day. So the next thing is that I want to stop projects that doesn't make sense to me. And I have some that absolutely don't make sense to me. Some that I have started or talked about starting while I was under influence by my impulses, and I need to change those. So next is avoid bipolar impulse decision, and that's a hard one, because how do I do that? I have done a lot of bad decisions under influences by my bipolar impulses. And it is because my bipolar, you kind of have these two poles, very depressed or the opposite end, and either those two scales can give you ideas, either very dark ideas or sometimes I just, I can do that. And sometimes I get really big and really crazy ideas. And how to avoid act on them, that is the tricky thing. So I talk a lot with my husband about it, and we have come up with that solution that I, number one, talk with him. And he knows me the very best, I think. So, we can kind of discuss, is it a good idea or what? And second thing is, sleep on it. For at least one night, sleep on it. Because maybe next day I'm more neutral and I can just feel, is it still a good idea or what? So, that is how I hope that I can control it. But let's see. So next thing is, I want to do more purpose stitching, like gifts. I haven't done much of that last year. When I first started out, I did a lot. Last year I didn't do very much, but I want to do it in 2025 because it really makes sense to me to stitch as a gift. Because, your wall can only contain so much. So, so I want to do more gifts. and I have some plans I'm going to show you. Then there's this channel. Moving forward, I want to do my FLOSSTUBE videos whenever I feel like it, whenever I can, whenever I feel I have something to show. I'm not going to have a certain schedule, because sometimes life gets in the way of exactly that day, and then me, feel guilty, or I should. And sometimes I have even cancelled other stuff because I want to do my FLOSSTUBE videos. I don't know, I can say I have a strong sense of duty. I feel it's my, I feel guilty, and I feel that, I don't know. It gives me negative feelings when I kind of had a schedule and I cannot fulfill it. So that's why I'm going into 2025 with no schedule, just me doing videos when I can and when I feel like it, and I often do. So, yep, yeah. So I have been writing. Basically, it's going to be less projects but more focus. So yeah, that's the slogan right there. So I think we're going into talking about which project I am going to stop or not start. There's some in there that was a hard decision. So I will have a short break and I will be back. So with all that said, that I want to stitch with purpose, stitch what makes sense to me, do gifts for next year, birthday or Christmas. And there's some I had to let go. And one of them is my Heaven Earth design stitch along. When I signed up, I was kind of just caught up in all that, woohoo, let's all stitch along. And there was a group and you were kind of included, and I don't know. To be honest, I didn't really feel there was a lot of those that spoke a lot to me, but I thought it could be fun to participate, and so I entered, and now I have a spot in that stitch along, and I'm not going to start it. I had thought, how can I do it and do other things as well? And I just, if I hold on to stitch what makes sense, it's just that doesn't make sense to me. So I'm letting it go. I wish I could pass it on to somebody, but I can't. I have been reading all the things from Heaven Earth Design, what they're saying about it, and you cannot pass it on. I wish I could, because then others could do it, and they could get the patterns and everything, but I can't. So it's just there. It's just too bad, but it is what it is. I have decided to not do it. That's one thing. The next thing is my temperature temperature stitch. I was meant to do the Nordic heart in temperatures, and I have picked 10 pinkish colors, and I wanted to stitch the temperature of every day throughout 2025. And I'm not going to do that either again, because I want other things. Because it's a little fun thing, but I don't really don't know exactly why I wanted to do it, because it's not like I can see the temperatures afterwards. I think it was just some fun way of doing colors in that Nordic heart, but no, I don't feel it, to be honest. So I'm letting that go too. So number 3 things I'm going to let go is games. I am not going to do games. It was fun. It was fun to try, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not there. I am stressing myself more out with it. So that's why I am letting it go. Games, no games for me. I will focus on my gifts projects and some extra projects I also feel like I want to do. So games is off. Maybe I change again in 2025. Maybe there's something up that I just really, yes, that's fun, let me do that. Maybe, but for now, no games. So that's off. Yeah. The last thing, that's also a little bit tough, I have to say. And that is Merry Mushroom Village Picnic. I'm stopping it. There's a lot of reasons for it. Again, I want to do the gifts. Other reason is that it is very heavy confetti, and I don't enjoy it. I don't like parking the thread. I am annoyed with it when I'm stitching. It's not like I'm sitting and this is just, I love to stitch this. Let me do 500,000 stitches today. I'm struggling to even do 100 a day because it's. And why should we do something we don't like unless it's for a gift? And this is not. So, yep, unfortunately, it's goodbye, Merry Mushroom Village Picnic. If you don't know what it is, it's an A.B. Stewart piece. This one. And I have so many colors here. But good thing is, you can always use the colors for something else. So those were the 4 things that I am stopping, not starting. So yeah. Sometimes you just have to, draw a line in the sand and just do stuff in order to move on and be happy with your choices. Yes, so when that's said, let's take a look at what I have decided to actually do in 2025. So yeah, this one is not going into 2025 because I will finish it before Christmas this year. But the first one I will show is an old project that I have tried to start before. And it's an old project. I purchased it almost 2 years ago, I think. And it was actually because I haven't been stitching very long, and then I got into something with heaven and earth design, and so many patterns to choose from, and I wanted to do something for my daughter. So I sent her the link and I said, choose one, and I would do it. And she chose this one. Beloved, Mini Beloved. She's very much into fantasy, and if you've been with me on this channel from the start, you have seen it before because I have talked before about it. I have really tried to start it, and it threw me off because at the time I was not very experienced in half stitches. I got very much confused, and but ever since then I have becoming very happy with half stitches, and the size doesn't scare me. And also now I'm stitching on Lothlorien, where it's this neutral earthy toned color, so that doesn't scare me either. So, and I know my daughter really, really, really would like to have this. So this is my gift for her. I am starting this as soon as I can. When I have done that central perk. And I have scheduled that, yes, I have scheduled that if I should give myself a slight chance of finishing it by next Christmas, I don't think I will achieve it, but I will stitch on it 2 days a week, and that may not give me a finish by next Christmas, but then the year after for her birthday. So 2 days a week I will stitch on that. Then of course there is my cat alphabet, and by the way, should I say who the artist is? Yeah. It is Heavenly Design, that mini beloved. It is by who? Adele Sessler. It is 248 by 325 stitches, 23 colors. So that's not bad. I don't know about the confetti part, but let's see about that. Yeah. So then there is cat alphabet. That is Irina Gamashova from Heavenly Design. She's the artist, Irina Gamashova. Yeah. The whole piece looked like this. A lot of cats. The alphabet with a lot of cats. I'm doing the A for my granddaughter Anna. I have chosen max color version so they could be a little bit detailed. And so far I am here at 16%, I think, done. So I think I have already stitched 1,700 and there is 10,560 in total. So I feel that I could finish it even before her birthday in June, but let's see. Yeah. I have said 1 day. Yeah, 1 day a week for cat alphabet. So then there is a new one that, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, here it is. A new one, because I talked with my daughter about that cat alphabet and Anna's big brother. If the letter T could be something for him, and she's like, I don't think so, because he turns 11 next year and probably a little bit too childish for him. So, but on the other hand, he really loves Pokemon and he plays Pokemon a lot. So I found this. So this is what I want to do for him. This is Pokemon Generation 1 to 9. I don't know a lot about those Pokemons, but I sent it to my daughter and she is certain he will be happy about it. So that is my gift for him. And it is little, was it 200 or something? Not even. It's not humongous. I can do it before next Christmas. So 1 day for that also. And then I have my Lothlorien. And that one is just simply because I love my Lothlorien, and I want to finish it because I want to start New York Ghostbusters. So yeah, this is one piece that I just really love to work on. So I have devoted, just a minute. So I have devoted 1 day for that, and I am here with that. 1 day a week I would be stitching on this. So yeah, I'm pretty far ahead. I cannot remember, 25 or 26% or something. So yeah, so those are the days. Those are the projects that has days every week. And besides those, I have picked. At first, I was thinking about 10 projects, but I think it's too much. So I'm at 5 or 6. First one is penguins. Yes, here. One Can't Be Angry When One Looks at a Penguin is from Modern Folk Embroidery. And I'm not too crazy about working on it, but I want to finish it hanging on my wall because I love it. So I will be finishing that. But there's no time limit on it. This is not a gift. It's nothing. So this is just going in that bowl of what I can pick from on the other days. So this is where I'm at. I don't know the percentages of anything, so. I'm gonna put you here. So next one I can pick from is a new piece that I want to start. Did I put that in pattern keeper? I might. Yep. It's a puffin. This one. I love it. I really love it. I love the sad look in his eye. His eye is like it's just, life is hard. I can relate. Yeah, so let me see if I can see something about it. So it's 200 by 200 stitches. And there's, I don't know, 20 something colors. So yep, and that is for me because I love it. And the next one is something that I want to do for my friend. I decided to do it for my friend because when I decide that this is for a friend, I'm more likely to work more on it because it's a gift. It's not like I need a lot to do. So it is this one, the Riolis. When nothing goes right, go left. Right? Yeah. When nothing goes right, go left. Oh, yeah. I think she could use that in her life. So, and this is where I'm at. I may devote one day a week for this specific because it's a present. But I don't know yet. It's a fun one. And you can find Riolis projects, cross-stitch kits on Etsy if you're interested. Next one is my mermaid. There's a new one I got. It's this one. I showed it in one of my Flossmas videos. This is a Ib and Tony design, charted by Hermine. Danish companies, I think. So yeah, it's an artwork from him. He did a poster. You can buy this as a poster, and it's a Danish mermaid of Copenhagen, and there's a tourist taking picture of her. So yeah, this I'm throwing in. I want to do this for myself. Not a big one, small one. Cute. Next one is my my Bowie. Ooh, what did I do? I did something. Bowie, yeah. I talked about it and showed this a lot of times. I never got it started. So this is it. I am starting it next year. Bowie. From, yeah, Unique Stitchcraft on Etsy. I love it. I love Bowie. It's going to hang nicely besides my Freddie Mercury. So yeah, that is going in for me. And last thing is Jaws. I have that also. This mock-up is without back stitching or anything. So what does it look like? You're gonna need a bigger boat. From the 1975 movies Jaws. And this is where I am so far. Very stiff canvas. I'm thinking about washing it because it's so stiff. It's so not nice to work with. So, but never mind. This is where I'm at. Yeah, I've done the shark and Roy Scheider chief. Yeah. So now we're talking about chiefs. My chief's gnome has moved. He's been adopted by my husband. So he is finishing that Cardinals logo, so he wants to take it on from me. So that's good. I like that because I was not really feeling it anymore. So that's fine. So yeah, that was basically it. Changes and new way of, not completely new way of doing things, but maybe I hope that this will kind of give me a possibility to stitch happier, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think I have some nice projects. In total there is 10 in total, by coincidence. 10 in total, and of course when projects are finished I can either start a new one or pick one of my whips, because of course I have a lot of whips over here, but I was thinking about Little Dove's Year, Summer Afternoon, that Mereka, but I think for now, and also Strawberry, I have been loving working on Strawberry, but just right now I think it's necessary for me to limit things and really cut down to the basic, what I really want to do, and I really want to do some gifts. So yeah, he's tired. It's early morning. You can see it's totally dark outside. And it's stormy. Yeah, I've heard there's some storm. Was it UK? Can't remember, but seems like we have gotten a little bit of it. So yeah, I think that was it from me today. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with a floss tube, and just yeah, showing you what I have been stitching on for yeah, how many days, and yeah, what else? Maybe a stitch with me, I don't know. Let's see what it brings. And anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and wish you a lot of happy stitching. So take care. Bye bye.